By any chance? Has the future changed? Whatever, let's ignore it. Whether the Divine Doctor is here or not doesn't influence my future plans. Young Master. How is your body? This is the first time. First. An abnormality has formed in me. I'm certain that you were okay. I found the one and only light. That will change this idiotic clan. It appears that an abnormality has formed in your head. Serious, a dream come true. I'm telling you, an abnormality has formed, Divine Doctor. There's simply no way I could be ignorant of the Divine Doctor. Forgive me for my late greetings. I'm Namgung Jashin, who is humbly acting as the second strategist of the Namgung clan. If you're the second strategist, you must be that lunatic Namgung Iolo mentioned. Ho ho. Based on the deep understanding that glimmers in his eyes, this guy isn't ordinary either. Just like how talented individuals naturally crowd around Namgung Hanchiol. Is the same thing happening to his son? I'll have to bid farewell, as there are many things I have yet to take care of. It may not look like it, but the Namgung clan can't function without me. Young Master. Please wait a little bit longer. If we establish these and those kinds of plans together. An abnormality said by an insane weirdo, Everyone has already started their own individual training. There aren't any teachers or predetermined methods. Since their future will be decided by the assessment, everyone doesn't have a choice but to try their hardest. Well then, should I also begin? Alright, some of them are blatantly staring at me. Yeah, look as much as you'd like. Because that's what I want. It's just the 3 basic sword techniques. I was looking forward to it, but he's doing something that doesn't even count as the basics. I'll show it to everyone once more at the annual assessment. That I'm trash that can't be recycled. I was worried that things would go wrong because of that crazy bastard. But there's no way for my plans to fail if things continue like this. That was a fulfilling day. I'm here, give me food. What are you standing around idly for? Hurry up and come inside. Why the hell are you here? Namgung clan strategist Namgung Iolo. Old man, were you aware? The lunatic you're taking care of is establishing a plan to turn the Namgung clan upside down. Kiki, our second strategist, certainly isn't normal. However, besides that kid, who else would be able to undertake so much of my work and deal with it in my place? Everyone should know that if someone were to succeed my position as the strategist, that kid's the only one capable of filling my shoes. I understand that he's skilled, but I'm saying that his ideas are dangerous. Hanchiol, did you know as well? Don't worry too much. He's a good kid on the inside. Being too intelligent is also a curse for me. Yawn. As nothing went outside my predictions, boredom made it difficult to endure going through each and every day. But just when I thought I was going to go insane from boredom, I met Namgung Baiguang and Namgung Hanchiol, and was able to see the world in a new light. The world has also been boring for the second strategist, until he finally discovered it. The fun of this world. Oi, why do you keep sticking to me? I told you, I'm going to leave the clan. I also hate this Namgung that's full of idiots. Isn't the enemy of my enemy my ally? I don't dislike the Namgung clan. Displeased. Didn't you say that you were going to leave the small Namgung clan, in order to overthrow the world instead? Just when did I say that, you maniac? I actually like the Namgung clan. What I dislike is staying here to get my stomach pierced in the future. Then why are you trying to leave? I need to make sure to choose my words wisely. First off, let's find out what he's planning. Just what do you wish to accomplish with me? Turning the world upside down. I refuse. Then at least the Namgung noble clan, no. Taking down the martial god. Something else. Very well. Then why don't we start with something small, and bring down the Shaolin temple? Do you think you're from the demonic cult? I may act like this, but I'm a part of the orthodox faction to the bone. Please do not underestimate how pure I am. I'm sure of it. This crazy bastard's a revolutionist. If we were in a chaotic era, his talent would have stood out. But we're in this peaceful era where Namgung reigns supreme. Only a man as insane as him would try to cause a disturbance. Give me your command, my lord. I'll wipe out the meager Shaolin temple in just a day. Why am I your lord now? I've made up my mind today. No. I don't want to. Stop. Living a long life by staying low-key is my dream. If you want to overthrow the Namgung clan, it's faster to stick to my eldest brother. Oh, I see. So you're still a slumbering dragon. You're telling me to not cause trouble for the time being, right? No, I'm being dead serious. My dream is to live on a good mountain, with good water, and while harvesting crops. Places with good mountains would be MANHWA, Wudong, and the Shaolin. Places with good water would be the Yangtze River and Yellow River. You must be planning to conquer them all. As expected of my lord. To think of conquering both land and water routes simultaneously. Wait just 1 year. Are we finally beginning? World domination. Do whatever you want. You'll come to realize that I'm a person who can't live up to your expectations. World, just you wait. A couple months later. The 3 basic sword techniques still the only thing he's done. It's probably the only thing he knows. How pathetic. That's why people call him the 3 basics dumbass. I know, right? Alright. I've advanced one more stage into becoming trash. But that's strange. The ki I gathered up by using the 3 basic sword technique all day suddenly scattered out to various places around my body. Well, it's only a tiny amount of ki, anyways. My lord. You again. Has your training for the day gone well? Let's go. The ladies have prepared the meat side dish that my lord likes. He's a nice guy. He's positive and refers to me as his lord, even when everyone else calls me the 3 basic dumbass. Ah, whatever, I'm hungry. Let's hurry up and return. Hey, what are you doing? Hurry up and follow me. I'm coming, my lord. My lord. Try some of these. What kind of medicine is it this time? They're lesser martial pills. What? Where did you obtain such a precious thing? The head monk of the Shaolin temple gave it to the clan as a gift. Now, the ladies should each have one as well. That insane bastard, he didn't steal them, did he? Ha! My ki's spreading out again. Well, not that it matters, since I'm not going to learn martial arts properly. Who cares what happens? Looks like everyone's busy since tomorrow is the annual assessment. But is it okay for my lord to be idling around like this? Of course it is, I've already finished all of my preparations. As expected of my lord. Ahem. The time to screw this goddamned Namgung clan has finally come. Well, the one getting screwed is actually going to be you. I've earned a new nickname while practicing only the 3 basic sword technique for a year. 3 basics dumbass. It was trash in my past life, but I feel rather proud because it feels like it's improved. I have also finished strategizing a plan to sweep away the Namgung clan. Let's cause the downfall of the martial god. And overthrow the entire world. Talk all you want. I intend on losing in every spar today. Everyone's on the edge because it's time for the assessment. Well, it doesn't matter for me since I'm going to screw it up. Kiki. Trainees, you may enter. Gulp, what? My father. My brothers. And even the strategist, Namgung Iolo, are here. Something has seriously gone wrong. I'm certain that there weren't these many people in the past. Good luck, my lord. There is no defeat for Namgung Desk. For the revolution of the Namgung noble clan. The light of the Namgung clan. The Namgung clan's hope and dream. The strongest martial artist. Nam. Gung. De. So. TSK, stop it, you lunatic. Silence. The annual assessment will evaluate the trainees on nothing but their skills and will not take any other external influences into account. If none of your skills are adequate, there will be no one who passes the assessment. On the other hand, if all of you are adequately skilled, everyone here will pass. There are a total of 2 evaluation methods. First, the nominating spar. You can directly nominate a person here and carry out a spar. If you stand out, you'll be able to get into the martial corps you wish to go to. However, you will only get one chance at sparring. If you fail, you must prepare yourself for next year. Second, one can come up to the arena and carry out a total of 5 spars. The evaluation will not be influenced by the result, and will come to an end once all 5 spars are completed. You will have a lot more opportunities to display your skills compared to the nominating spar, but there is a chance that you may get assigned to a corps you don't want. You must choose carefully. As all explanations have come to an end, the annual assessment shall begin. I request a spar with the vice-captain of the Clear Sky Sword Troop, Namgung Cheol. Very well. Your face seems familiar. What's your name? My name is Namgung Huan. The Sword Master of the Clear Sky Sword Troop, Namgung Huan. Before I regressed, he was known as the 100-Man Slayer for slaying 100 enemies in a single battlefield. Didn't you fail in 5 seconds because you nominated me last year? I like your grit. Alright. I'll appoint you to the Clear Sky Sword Troop if you're able to last 10 seconds in this spar. Are you being sincere? Yeah, but don't think that it'll be easy. Because 10 seconds with me will feel like eons of time. Your basics aren't too bad. Oh dash. He's enduring the vice-captain's hits. Why don't you try enduring this? He's raising his sword in that situation. TSK. He's failed again. No, that's. He's disposed of the 7 techniques that used the principle of speed and suppression which were unfit for centralized swordsmanship. And created a new, complete form of the steel sword technique by using the remaining 3 techniques. 3 steel sword technique of. To think that I'd see a heavy sword stance. Foo-foo. You pass. Thank you. I'll give it my all. If he's polished well, he can become the most dominant swordsman in the world. What an incredible talent. We need to bring him to our side. What are we supposed to do if he starts off like that? We're screwed. He is incredible, but was it necessary to block by using that much strength? If he'd just swung his sword like this, I reckon even I could do a spar of that caliber. The next trainee may come up. If there are no volunteers, I will pick one randomly. I'll do it. You're finally stepping up, my lord. Show your skills to the people of the clan. Oh no. Oh shucks. I lost again. What are you doing, sir? Why don't you just teach me literature instead? I don't think martial arts is my thing. How can you say that? Oh my, for there to be so many talented people in our clan. The future of our noble clan is looking very bright. I heard that the youngest master was trash. Don't they call him the 3 basics dumbass? What's trash is your rotten eyeballs. If you don't want to seem so uneducated, you shouldn't flap your gums so much. How dare you talk so lightly in his presence? I think my acting was spectacular. Now I just need to get kicked out of the arena. This is quite boring. Don't you all agree? Yes, sir. It's very boring. Of course. You're right, sir. Kids these days are so unskilled, it isn't fun to watch. How can we call ourselves the strongest clan like this? You're right, patriarch. That's why I'd like to propose an idea, sir. What's this crazy bastard doing? And what might that be? I'd like to request a duel between the direct descendants here. What? That'd destroy my Dantian again. How about it, so? Would you like to spar against your youngest brother? Are you being serious, father? You can say no if you're not up for it. How about you, Jung? I'll do it, father. There's no reason to leave it up to my older brother. That's how it will be, Dezo. Could I maybe not do this? If you don't want to, you may give up. Really? But then you must give up one arm and all of your authority. Considering the difference in skill, don't use your ki, so. Yes, father. Damn it. Why are things going so far south? This is all because of that damn crazy bastard. I did well, right? I set up the stage for you, so enjoy it to your fullest, my lord. Haha. I already know everything. What I gave you that day wasn't the lesser martial pill. It was the greater martial pill, which gives you decades of ki with a single pill. Despite that, there was no change to your body. I only know one other person like that. The patriarch of our clan and the man with the heavenly martial body, Lord Namgung Henchiol. I will make you show your true worth today. This is not only the first time we're crossing swords, but this is the first time we're even talking. Yes, big brother. I hope it ends in a single strike. Well then. I won't hold back. Dezo. You're acting unsightly. Unsightly, my ass. If I didn't dodge that, I would have died. I could tell from your duels today that you're not all that interested in martial arts. Yes, you saw that right. So let's say that this duel is my loss. Today might be the final time you and I will cross swords. I'm hoping that you won't be so unsightly in my final memories of you. I can't dodge this one. Okay. I'll match his techniques a few times. And purposely take a weaker hit at the right time. 3 basic sword technique, heaven form. So heavy. It's like I'm being pressed down by a boulder. However, it's not something I can't handle. That's right. Dezo. What did you just do? I just blocked. I don't believe this. The youngest master brushed aside an attack from the third young master. Is that even possible? The third young master's sword technique can cut someone even if they block it, and if you don't block it, it will just slice you while you try to dodge. Yet the youngest master blocked it with just the 3 basic sword technique. What's wrong with everyone? All I did was block it. If that wasn't a coincidence. Show it to me again. Ack. Whoa. I didn't do anything. What do you want me to show you, big brother? Whoa. He's been repeating the downward strike. In that case. Elbow. Wrist. Ankle. I can't put all my strength into my attack. It's like he knows the pivot points where strength needs to be put in, so he's blocking my sword by cutting me off. There's no way a lower-skilled martial artist can see through an expert's techniques. He's gonna block this one too. Oh no. I lost. Whoa wow. What was that? Of course this is the result. The youngest master only lasted so long because the third young master wasn't using ki. Haha. I think I am just unsuited for martial arts. Let me leave the martial realm and live the life of a normal man. Stop. How dare you try and slip away from me by being a cunning weasel? Did you think I wouldn't notice? Please just let me go. Will you only be satisfied if you break my dantian? I'd like to make a request to the patriarch. Please let me have another duel with my youngest brother using real swords. That's what he's asking for, Dezo. But I lost. I don't think I have any more energy to even lift a sword. Yeah, the youngest master lost. I don't think another duel will change the fact that the third young master will win. Did you think I'd be happy with this false victory? Raise your sword. If you keep this up, you will no longer be my young brother but my mortal enemy. And I've never once let someone I considered my enemy leave in one piece. Wait, why is he doing this when I said I lost? There is something that I find fishy. I don't think it'll be bad if they redo things properly. Sigh, will they only be happy if I lose an arm or something? It'd be best if we don't have loose ends. I'll permit a rematch. Dezo, if you'd like to quit, you just have to leave one arm behind like I said earlier. However, due to the difference in skills, I'm going to restrict the duel. You may only cross swords once. What will you do in terms of ki? I only need 30%, father. What about? Will you continue using a wooden sword? I won't stop you if you insist. This damn clan has nothing but martial arts fanatics. If you try something sly again, I will cut off both your arms. His sword resonates with even just 30% of his ki. He's already a first-rate martial artist. I have no way of beating him. However, I don't want to live my life as a one-armed cripple. Let's focus. I just need to block one technique. Fool. When was my focus this good? I can't see or hear anything except my older brother. I'm starting, Dezo. Destructive Iron Strike. His sword isn't all that fast, but there's nowhere for me to dodge. I have to do something if I want to keep my arms. 3 basic sword technique, birth form. So you can see it. Did you think I'd fall for the same move twice? What am I supposed to do? That's all I know how to do. Even Big Bro shouldn't be able to dodge in midair. Not a chance. He's not there. Could it be? Earth form, heaven form, human form. Sword Emperor's ultimate technique. So the 3 basic sword technique from earlier was just a feint for this. Alright, I'll take it head on. Destructive Iron Strike. Whoa. Put in just a bit more strength. You're almost there. Ugh. So powerful. I lost my Dantian in my past life, and now I'm supposed to lose my arm. I'll never let that happen. How can this be? His vessel might be a vast land, but it was a dried-out wasteland because of his tangled meridians. Now, thanks to the sweet rain in the form of 3 basic sword technique, that vast land has started sprouting buds. I will cut it. HNGH. Namgung So is the victor. The injury is deep. We'll need to perform acupuncture immediately. Cough. That's strange. He normally wouldn't stand idle with that personality of his. He really is a strange guy. Youngest master is in a dangerous state. I shall escort you to him. I ended up using not 30%, but 50% of my ki due to Namgung Dezo's unexpected final attack. I'm the one who should be bleeding right now, not Namgung Dezo. This match is my defeat. Is this the medical house? Ugh. I remember I was cut by my brother. Phew. It's still a relief that I still have both of my arms with me. My precious arms. My lord, lie down and don't strain yourself. At this rate, the injury we barely managed to close might open again. You. Son of a. You crazy bastard. Do you know that I nearly died because of you? I apologize for that. But still, since you've come out victorious. What? Victorious? Judging from how I was able to hear your voice outside, it looks like you've recovered your energy. Divine Doctor, what is the meaning behind this lunatic's words? You're the one who won the spar against Namgung So. Namgung So decided to go into seclusion after his defeat. He said that he wouldn't come out for 3 years. I really defeated my brother. The Patriarch has sent you a statement regarding the reward for your accomplishment. My father? What's this? 10,000 Archive 3-day entry permit. This is. It is a permit to enter the 10,000 archive that has 10,000 pieces of literature. Amongst those numerous pieces of literature, they say there are treasures that haven't been discovered yet. And occasionally, there are people whose martial skills increase by leaps and bounds after coming out of the 10,000 archive. I don't need it. I'm not going in. What? You're not going into the 10,000 archive that has everyone at each other's throats for being unable to get into? You know what my dream is, right? Living a long life by acting like a mouse that's playing dead in front of an aggressive cat and hiding in the darkness like a petty wimp for the rest of your life. Do you want to get hit? You're adding unnecessary words. However, that dream is impossible to accomplish at this point in time. The youngest master's presence until now wasn't even equal to a baby mouse that was hiding in the darkness. Take out the mouse part, will you? However, through the recent spar, the youngest master's existence has been exposed to the entire world. You won't be able to return to your peaceful days ever again. Didn't you say that you wanted to leave the Namgung clan? The method is simple. In order to survive inside a tiger's den, you will need to kill all of the tigers. Or become the king. Where should we start? Don't you think that starting off by increasing our forces will be the best? Are you done? Youngest master. Let's start by beating you up. W8. Youngest master. I said I'm sorry. Has all the effort I put in gone down the drain? There might have never been a choice. For as long as the place I'm in is the insane Namgung clan, the only way I can survive is by learning martial arts like them. Very well. Since it's already come to this, I'll just learn martial arts. Let's see whose stomach gets pierced this time. Your life will change starting tomorrow. What do you mean? People are going to rush to join us, and there are going to be people wary of those that want to join you and try to keep you in check. You will feel like you're suddenly the center of the universe, but if you're not strong enough, you're just going to get dragged around. Everyone surrounding you will be filled with thoughts on how they can use you to line their own pockets. So you must become stronger, young master. In order to protect yourself and not get dragged around by them as well as achieve your dreams, you need strength. A life where I don't get dragged around because I'm not strong enough. I already know what that was like. The end for someone without strength is a pitiful fate. One where you're stabbed, kicked out of the clan, and die to a bandit. Wait, just like how things have changed from before my regression, I've also changed. What if I were to be acknowledged at the Vice Patriarch competition? Both my second and third brothers lost to my eldest brother in the competition. But nothing went wrong for them. They simply departed to follow their ideals. Because their martial abilities were enough for them to at least stand their ground against Brother Day's skills, yep, they were acknowledged by the clan despite losing. Alright. I'm going to take the competition seriously. Then I'll say what I really want to do afterwards. Whether that's farming, trading, or escaping. For that, I need to at least be a match for my eldest brother. The martial prowess I need to achieve before then, is at least Grandmaster. The longest amount of time I can buy you is 3 years, which is how long the third young master will be training in seclusion. In that time, please create a foundation where you can stand on your own. Because you'll need it to endure the counterattack. Okay, let's go now. What? To where? Where do you think? Of course, it's to the 10,000 archive. Knowing the future comes in handy like this. I just need to find that martial arts book. My eldest brother became a monster like no other after he left the 10,000 archive. Along with Taiji Wisdom Sword Style and Ceaseless Palm Style, it was one of the 3 martial arts that represented the Wudang sect. It's all thanks to that martial arts. During the 3 days you'll be in the 10,000 archive, I'll look after the ladies. Young Master Day and Young Master Zheng's factions won't be able to make a move for a while. The problem is Young Master So's faction. Thanks to your rise, the trio's dynamic has been broken. And their factions can naturally be weakened by sending people outside while Young Master So's in seclusion training. But there's been a request for help from the Imperial family. If we send Young Master So's faction to the Imperial Palace so their faction can remain untouched while he's in seclusion, their faction will be happy. That'll create a natural rivalry between the oldest and second Young Master, and neither will be able to make a sudden first move. Since you've decided to enter the archive, you need to make sure you get good results. Or else your enemies will look down on me, thinking I'm just a flashy, weak piece of trash. I know, so don't worry. I have a plan here. 10,000 archive 3-day entry permit. Good luck, sir. You might not know this, sir, but until now, I've never risked myself on a losing fight before. This will now become a fight between factions. They will get ready to make their moves. I'm certain that the ones following us and lingering around the archive are currently delivering the news regarding you, my lord. The youngest master has entered the 10,000 archive. That's why you need me. Now, it's time for my move. Whoa. These are all secret techniques. I wonder how much I could make by sneaking a few out and selling them. Snap out of it. You're not here for money. In my past life, Big Brother said. I'm announcing this since everyone's curious what martial arts I gained in the archive. I found a secret technique at the end of the archive. I wonder if that's it. Ugh. So much dust. This is the secret technique that Big Brother Day mentioned. I left it at the archive, so if you think you can obtain it, try it. I found it, but this isn't the end. After his announcement, countless people of the clan tried their hand at it, but none of them managed to properly obtain it. The martial arts said to let you split your will into 2 and perform 2 martial arts at once. The Yin-Yang Mind Art. That alone is enough to call it one of the best martial arts ever. But being able to divide my will isn't enough. That's something that every member of the Namgum clan that learned the Yin-Yang Mind Art in the past has managed to achieve. In order to face Big Brother, I need to find that thing that he found. I will figure it out no matter what. Horizon Manor, Namgung Zhong's residence. So Dezo entered the 10,000 archive. I'm sure what his goal is. The Yin-Yang Mind Art. Oh, little brother, what do you plan on doing with such a petty technique? The Namgung noble clan's second young master, Namgung Zhong. You've come out, great warrior Zhong. Most people called him the Wandering Knight or Great Warrior. But the people who knew him very well, called him the Trickster. Alright, monitoring my youngest brother. Also, beware of the lunatic. Yes, sir. The Yin-Yang Mind Art is a worthless technique when it's faced with true power. Since you gain the ability to use 2 different martial arts simultaneously, it is perfect for surprise attacking enemies and escaping in dangerous situations. But one should keep their distance from it if they want to reach the ultimate realm of martial arts. There's no way my youngest brother is unaware of that fact. My eldest brother was special from birth. On the other hand, my youngest brother was, not special, but strange. Special has a standard it can be compared to, which makes being more special ideal. While strange simply means, unusual. They are unfamiliar and difficult to comprehend, which makes them fearsome and repulsive. The second strategist, Namgung Jetchen, is the genius of the century, but is treated as a crazy bastard. Among those that are strange, he's the most dangerous individual. And that maniac has finally become determined for a first. He started to move. For my youngest brother, at that. My youngest brother put on a surprising display at the spar, but that unusual incident was in the range of something possible for a direct descendant of the Namgung clan. Just what did he discover about my youngest brother? Gather our members that are at or above the realm of master and deploy 5 of them to the 10,000 archive and the strategist manor each. Tell them to report to me every hour. You think that is a lot. I believe that not even all of the personnel monitoring my third brother will be enough for my youngest brother, you know. It shall be carried out immediately. If someone who hasn't seen a dragon before discovers one, they won't be able to tell if it's a dragon, snake, or a worm. Dragons, snakes, and worms are all similar when they're babies. Well, I'll be able to find out in 4 days' time. Whether he's a real dragon, snake, or a worm. Just what? Something about Taiji. Something about yin and yang. Something about 2 minds. Wow. Were those Wudang sect bastards some kind of Taoists? They wrote this in a martial arts book. Why does the creation of the universe matter in a book about martial arts? That rotten bastard dares to do that to this precious book. The 3 basic sword technique was written really well and easy to understand. So, then, there was a microcosm at the beginning of the world, consisting of primal chaos. Once that chaos found order, the world known as Wuji was formed, that's right. And it soon became Taiji, the source and motive behind all of reality. Half of it received the energy of earth, and became yin. While the other half received the energy of heaven, and became yang. This is what we call yin and yang. Alright. I understand up to this point. In conclusion, isn't the yin-yang mind art just separating the energies of yin and yang, rotating one in this direction, and the other in that? I was able to understand it like that right away. Am I a genius? Very good. You were able to understand to this point. The one who understands yin and yang shall rule the world. This is nonsense for sure. I'm done with theory. Treating the Wudang sect's precious martial arts like this. I'll curse you, kid. Alright, let's try it out. I was able to gather a little bit of ki thanks to the 3 basic sword technique. First off, let's exercise using the great clear breathing technique. Huh. Did my ki normally circulate this fast? My meridians will rupture if I try to stop it forcefully. How long did it take for me to complete my first circulation before I regressed? I think it took at least an hour. I probably felt it wrong. For now, let's keep focusing on what I was doing. Like trying to season my original breathing technique with the yin-yang mind art. Great clear breathing technique. Let's start by separating yin and yang. Holy crap. I pulled this off in one go as well. At this point, I might just be an actual genius. Ah! What's this? It's so hot up here that it feels like all of my hair is going to burn. And it's so cold down there that it feels like I'm going to get frostbites on my toes. Hey, we weren't like this at the start, why don't you stop now? Come on, be nice. Gah! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Kakik. You fool. Did you think that the yin-yang mind art would be easy to obtain? Feel it to the bone. Feel that it isn't something an arrogant newbie like you can dare to make light of. Damn it. I knew I shouldn't have learned martial arts. I just wanted to live a happy life. My consciousness is getting hazy because of the heat. I'm even starting to see weird hallucinations. God damn it. I'll stop at nothing if I'm going to die again, anyways. Don't I just need to heat up what's cold, and cool down what's hot? No way. Kook. He thought of combining two opposing energies without fear. I evaluate that bold judgment quite highly. But did you think that your body would remain unscathed? A blurg. Patriarch's manner. Lian, when all is said and done, since you're still a martial artist. You know what Taiji is, right? That thing the people of the Wudang sect always blabber about. Correct. Even though they're actually clueless, they still speak of it as if they are the ones with the deepest understanding of it in the world. Ahem, Taiji is Yin and Yang. The energies that make up Taiji, where heaven and earth originate. After the creation of heaven and earth, they combine to create the world and everything in it. It formed new orders such as the 4 forms, the 5 elements, the 8 trigrams, and the 64 hexagrams. I know that. I'm still the divine doctor. But the most important thing is missing. Humans. The beings who can control those orders are humans. Huh, why doesn't it hurt? Did my body break? The inside of my body is still a mess. He managed to achieve the 4 forms. That's something one can only achieve by combining yin and yang after completely understanding their principles. Just how did that clueless rookie manage to pull it off? Even the 5 elements. They've really gone and settled inside my body. How preposterous. This bastard's body is grasping order on its own, despite him not knowing or doing anything. To think that there was such an absurd method to learn the yin-yang mind art. Even after death, this is my first time witnessing such an outrageous occurrence. With his lack of knowledge, he was supposed to have immediately turned into a cripple after trying to move the energies. Not there. Don't go to my head. I don't want to become an idiot. Hee, it's a butterfly. Hey, energies, be nice, would you? Heave, ho. Heave, ho. Let's go back down. Nah. Did it actually kill him? I hope so. Many of the people called absolute beings in the martial realm had similar beginnings. The Wudang sect wasn't called the strongest in the world for no reason. Though, that's just history now. Absolute beings, besides you, who else is there? My deceased father, my first son, and the one who killed the 5 greats, the 5 kings, and one of the 5 lords of the Central Plains. Caused the Great Demonic War, and the fall of the Shaolin Temple. Took over the sacred scripture archive with the demonic cult, and tried to take over the Central Plains. The heavenly demon of the past. Though, he eventually became a demonic being and was decapitated by my father, Namgung Baiguang. Why are you mentioning yourself and all those other people out of the blue? Are you saying that your youngest son has the disposition to become an absolute being like them? I acknowledge that he's a bit special. By having the 3 basic sword technique on top of the heavenly martial constitution, he's basically the incarnation of the basics. 3 basic sword technique, me. Greater martial pill, but in the end, they are still only the basics. No matter how remarkable his fundamentals are, they can't compete against true power. Whether he obtains something from the 10,000 archive or not, he only has 3 days. How much of a difference could possibly be made in that short of a time frame? How would you know when you've never experienced it yourself? They say that people who have never seen it, can never believe it. To them, dragons are mere illusions and phoenixes are fabrications. You'll come to understand soon enough. It's been a while. Why isn't a soul coming out? Ah. That scared me. Just how long was I out for? 3 days. There's only about an hour left. I should have at least achieved something that I can use as an excuse for that maniac. Kakik. Just as I expected, it seems that he has failed to learn the yin-yang mind art. What's this? Something's wriggling under my belly button. Did I get constipated from sleeping for 3 days straight? No, that can't be it. Is it my dantian? I can't believe that he actually did it. A seed has taken root in the vast land. The Baihui acupoint is blocked tight, but the 5 elements have settled into place. The last time someone acquired it, they at least looked powerful. I can't believe that it's this half-baked kid this time. However, martial arts are all about cumulative progress. This is only the beginning. What's with this sudden chill? It could grow to be a mere weed. A tree several times taller than a human. Or a colossal mountain that garners the admiration and respect of the people. Young master, it is time to leave. Ah, my eyes. I shall keep my eyes on you, kid. If you are truly like those beings, how far will you rise? I'll be looking forward to it. Well, would you look at that? I was locked up and tormented for 3 days, and there's not even a glimpse of him. Just you wait, I'll make sure to thoroughly beat you up this time. That voice. Second brother. What business do you have with me? Do I need a reason to come see my little brother? Of course not. I'm also glad to see you. Considering our relationship, you definitely have a motive. Follow me. To where? You'll know once you're there. I simply wanted to have a meal with you, so that we can talk comfortably without stepping on eggshells. I'm certain he's not the kind of person who would do this for no reason. Did he poison the food? I thought you liked meat, so I purposely prepared meat-based side dishes. Is the food not to your taste? No, thank you for the food. I can't tell whether he has no manners, or he's just being thoughtless. Just what did the second strategist see in him? In order to judge for myself, I forced Namgung Jetchen to leave when I found him waiting outside the archive. But isn't this kid just an immature young child? A brother? What's the matter? Yeah, he would be asking why I came to find him if he was thinking straight. Could I have more of this, and 2 more bowls of rice? Hee hee. Is he a pig? Sure, have as much as you like. Thank you. I think brother is a really nice person. You're overreacting. This is nothing. It looks like you also enjoy stir-fried bean sprouts. Here, have some more. Yes, yes, yes. I'd love to, brother. I'm so happy right now. Second brother really is the best. You're the best in the whole world. What is this? What's this odd feeling in my chest? Normally, I would have immediately grabbed his jaw and questioned what he was hiding. But strangely, he doesn't aggravate me. As expected, it seems like he has obtained it. A technique that's difficult for the body to perform, even if the mind understands it. And yet, his body has familiarized itself with it. He's even using it subconsciously. Let's take a walk around. That's strange. Why is he treating me so well? I'm certain he wasn't like this in my past life. He was more ruthless and cold-blooded than anyone else. The three-headed snake, they called him. It seems that you have learned the yin-yang mind art. I also acquired it in the 10,000 archive. I'm certain eldest brother was supposed to only reveal the yin-yang mind art in a year's time. How does my second brother have it already? No way. Do most of the Namgung clan's core members already know about the yin-yang mind art? Then why is it left behind in the 10,000 archive? Please keep in mind that it is nothing but a miscellaneous martial art. It'll be best if you don't dwell too deep into it. Nothing but a miscellaneous martial art. Even when my dantian became this large thanks to it. Actually, it seems to be a little too big. Is it right to call this a dantian? It's like I'm standing in a vast land all by myself. Not only that. The way I view the world itself has also changed. What are you idling around there for? I'm sorry, I was observing the distant mountains for a moment because my stomach was feeling so full. Considering how much you ate, it can't be helped. Ow, 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 ow. What's wrong? Are you feeling unwell? I think I got indigestion. I was worried that would happen. Alright. Let's continue our conversation at a later date. Thank you so much for the meal, brother. He let me go, how lucky. Strange. It's rather unpleasant today. The medical house isn't in that direction. I was able to meet my youngest brother. I was able to discover that he acquired the yin-yang mind art. I have accomplished my goal. But those eyes.